the objective. Like we all agree that is good,
Yeah.
but we want it to be good,
Yeah,
right?
collectively. Right.
We collectively want to say that we're doing great,
Right.
right? But where's the data
Mm.
that proves that we're doing great?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, you know what, you're absolutely right. And we're actually going to go on site tomorrow
Mm.
to work on other things as well. But he was like, let's review it tomorrow. Like we'll come up with some metrics so that we can measure our success. Like you're right. We think we're doing good, but we're only doing good if our stakeholders say that we're doing good.
Mm.
Right? Like our podcast or our show, excuse
Okay.
me.
Listen,
Look,
we're working through that.
working through the transition
Yeah.
here. Our show, because we are no longer a podcast.
Nope.
Keith, please don't shoot me. But in any case, our show is only good if our listeners think it's good.
For sure.
Right? If me and you think it's good, that's nice.
But
right?
where's the
But
data that says
where's the data
otherwise?
that says that we're good?
That's good.
You know?
That's good.
Like you might think some stuff is safe.
Yeah.
Right? I might think something is safe, right? And an officer might be like, nah, bro, you almost died.
So
you know.
this is risky right now. I don't know.
Exactly. You living on the whole edge.
Listen. Yeah. No, that's a great example. And I think it's so funny because I just left work as well. And we had to do like a real life example with our students' achievement data. And we did it to be like, okay, we'll give all the kids that scored high on this test that our kids take. They got a free ride to go to like this amusement park. But the kids who like kind of did well, like fell in like a little below that, they had to pay like $175. And the kids who didn't pass, like they couldn't go. Like, what does that say about the students that we serve? Like, we can think as a whole we're doing good as an organization, but how can we be better? Like, we really had to take that deeper dive to assess to say, okay, well, as a whole we're doing better, but we need to make sure that we're pinpointing individual kids as well. So doing that like real world example today,
dissecting the data,
dissecting it made us be like, we got some work to do, and we want to do that work because we don't want any kid to feel left out like that. The No Child Left Behind tendency, but for real this time.
But for real this time,
because that was a hot mess. But yeah, it just makes you.
And
that's
a good point too. Is really dissecting the data because overall, we might be meeting goal.
Yeah.
Right. But why is everybody in K4 struggling?
Yeah.
Right. So K3 and K5 are rock stars and they're pulling up the data. But maybe K4, there's an issue there.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some, and I'm making this up because y'all have an amazing
institution.
But maybe the fourth grade teachers are struggling.
Yeah.
Maybe they're new. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever.
There's always some.
But you don't know if you don't inspect.
And
right?
you have to.
Inspect what you expect is what they say. Right.
Okay, so, wait, say that again.
Inspect what you expect.
Okay.
So whatever it is that we say that we're doing or whoever we think we are, is it true?
Oh, that is
Where's
good.
the data that proves that?
Inspect what we expect.
Right. That's what they say.
Yes, that's the whole.
That's
put that on a shirt. I love that.
I forgot who said that, so I can't quote them.
Yes, I'm like
probably John Maxwell. Let's just go with him.
Listen, I'm like, or did you just make that up?
No, I didn't make that up.
Okay,
I'll find it.
Okay,
give me a second.
She Renee be having bars in her spare time.
I be reading is what I do.
And yes, sis reads all the time. I'm like, sis have the bars like off the top of her dome. But no, that's really great, and it's helpful when you do break it down, and you have to look at yourself. You have to do an intake on yourself as much as you need to, just like you would do with anything else, with your car, with your relationship, with your job. You do reviews and things like that, but you have to do that intake on yourself as well, especially while you're doing this healing journey, this healing work for yourself. Because I know sometimes you have to, and whatever that introspection looks like for you, maybe it's, you go back and you review your journals for the past 30 days or something like that. Oh, you found it?
Yeah. So it's actually, the quote is actually, people don't do what you expect, but what you inspect. Right. That's like the whole saying of, and the person who said this is Louis V. Gerstner, but it's the whole idea of what gets measured gets done. Right. So you might think like, because, I'm a whole person, right? So I could be like, oh, I'm killing work. Great. Are you doing great on the show? Are you doing great as a friend? Are you doing great at, like you got to look at those different areas. So, you don't know that you're in hot water, or I'm sorry, you don't know that you're in boiling water unless you look at the water. But if you're just in it and you just kind of let things go, Right, you overlook the fact that there's literal boils in the water. You overlook the fact that everybody else then left the water. You overlook the fact that there's people dying, like there's dead corpse right next to you. Then you don't understand that you're actually in a toxic environment.
Yeah, it's definitely, I could relate
You
to
just
that.
adapt to it.
Yeah.
And people say, and here's the phrase people always say, oh, this is the way I've always done it, or this is what I've always said, or this is what I always do. Okay, well, maybe that's not okay.
Exactly.
Just because you've always done something does not make it okay. That does not give you the authority or a reason. Like, that's not even a viable reason to continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Especially if it's what you've always done, because maybe it served you as a 14-year-old or a 16-year-old, but at 35, why are we still doing 16-year-old things?
Yeah. Hey, you got to learn. And that's definitely something that I have to learn, because you're easily in that mode. Like, well, this is just me and this is all I know. But you have to grow and evolve. Like, you can't stay stagnant, and you can't get accustomed to that boiling
you get
water.
Comfortable.
Yeah,
you get comfortable. You get complacent.
Yeah, you can't
shake
sit
it up
there. Yeah, right. Shake it up a little bit. You cannot stay there. But wow, that's really powerful. And even sometimes, to be transparent with myself, like, I do find myself in there. Like, I'll put all my efforts into one thing, and then like the other stuff that I have going on is like,
right, you just start sucking at everything else. I have done that too.
Girl.
I'm like, I'm focused on this, and then everything else, I'm like, oh,
I'm trash at everything else.
Everything else sucks.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, so finding that balance, and when to balance and when you need to stop, and make sure that, nobody's on the back burner just burning up.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you can definitely easily get there, and you don't want that. I love that. That quote was really tight though. That was a good one. Yeah. So in this line of work, if you're serious about your healing, you have to do some work to analyze and dissect what's happening around you, what's going on around you and with you, for sure. But we're actually going to get ready to go into our first commercial break. Thank you for listening to us on the Good News Network app.
I love how you're dragging that out.
Always.
The suspense.
Gotta drag it out. Thank you all, as always, for listening to Brunch with Besties Show.
We'll be right back.
Boom. Drag it out. Thank you all, as always, for listening to Brunch with Besties Show. We'll be right back.
What's cracking, fools? It's your boy Season Leo. Season Leo knows it all. Check me out every Tuesday at 1 p.m. right here on TGN Latinx, the authority in radio and podcast. Let's go, baby. And what? Fool, you don't like it? So what?
Got a cough, allergies, mucus buildup, or do you just want to boost your immune system overall? Well, at the Organic Option, we make it easy to get your plant-based nutrients daily with organic tinctures and herbal capsules. Just put a few drops of tincture in your water, tea, or juice of your choice, and you'll be on your way to a healthier lifestyle in no time. Super blends like sea moss, bladderwrack, turmeric, and ginger, the mucus buster. We've got the organic solutions you need to keep your body at its best. Shop now at trytheorganicoption.com and use the promo code GOODNEWS for 30% off your order. Once again, that's trytheorganicoption.com. Feed your organs.
Yo, this is Jay Slee from Hollywood Unlocked, and even though they extra as hell, check out Never Not Extra on TGN Network.
That's right.
Y'all gotta have notes, cue cards, teleprompter.
Hey, what's up, business owners? Are you looking to take your business a step forward? Are you looking for more people to know what you have to offer? You are in luck. The Good News Radio has a special deal for you right now. You can get a commercial slot 4 times a day, every day for a month. If you are interested, email contact@tgnradio.net for more information.
Are you happy with your life, money, career, or relationships? Most people are frustrated with how life is evolving around them. What if you could change one thing to turn your life into a different direction? Would you want the insight? How could you transform your life with intuitive awareness? Learn more. Get answers today. Book a free discovery session with Coach Zena, intuitive transformational practitioner. Go to www.coachzena.com or follow on Instagram, coach.askzena.
Yo, what up? It's your guy E Lamb, the Wild Child of TGN. Make sure you tune in to Courtside Radio every Monday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on the TGN app. Courtside Radio, where if we were any closer, we'd be in the game. Only on TGN Sports.
Hey everybody, I'm Jaja, your local health professional and wellness coach, looking to help you build health, wealth, and community. Call me, text me at 951-569-8296 or find me at _JZA on Instagram.
What's going on, everyone? This is Mark Cooks, financial strategist and retirement expert. I am here to satisfy your financial needs when it comes to life insurance, retirement planning, and debt settlement. So please give me a call at 323-800-7621 or hit me up on Instagram at blacksuperman_AMC. Let's schedule an appointment today.
What's up? It's your girl, Kirsten and Moni, and we are Never Not
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back to Brunch with Besties Show with Sherry, Renee,
and Chanel.
Our mission is to heal and help others as we heal and help ourselves through purpose-driven conversations. Today, we are talking about 9 powerful habits to master success and healing. And we talked about letting go of things that don't serve you. That's a key indicator when you're starting to master and know that you're being successful in healing. Inspect what you expect. So you inspect yourself. You are doing the introspective work. You are assessing where you are and taking action is really the key, right? So you're not just assessing and being like, yep, I'm in hot water. You know what? I like hot water. No, you're like, no, I'm in hot water and this is toxic and I'm out.
And
like
I'm
leaving.
Yeah.
I'm getting out. Pass me the towel. Okay. I'm leaving. How else do you know that you are successful in healing?
I think definitely though the things that we said prior are definitely like key indicators. But I will say when your life just feels peaceful, like the things around you, you're glowing.
You was reading my notes. You did. I think you glanced down.
Listen,
you read my notes.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I'm like, I can't even see over there because your girl needs some glasses. But no, when your life feels peaceful, things are working in your favor. I think that is definitely a part of the healing, and I think that is one thing where like, okay, I'm on the right road. Like you're smiling, you're happier. And things are happening in your favor, like I said. So I think that is a huge part of the healing.
Mine is a little bit different. It's along that same vein, but it's when I choose peace.
Mm-hmm.
So things don't have to be going great or going perfect because life is life, but it's when I choose to react or respond in a peaceful way. Because I'm not going to let whatever's going on control my state of being.
Yeah, you
can't. You don't have the authority to influence my emotions and who I choose to be today because I woke up and I chose peace. I could choose violence, right? But I chose peace. So you can do whatever you want, say whatever you want, and I'm just going to be like, that's fine. Or I just won't answer or, whatever. Because I'm like, you know what? I know what I'm going to get from this person. And I choose not to engage, right? Like I'm not going to engage and then complain about them, right? Like I'm just going to simply choose not to engage. Or there's some places, a family function, if I know that there's going to be some drama, I just choose not to go. Or I say, you know what, I'm going to go for 20 minutes. And when they start, I'm out.
Yeah.
Y'all started. All right, y'all. It's been great. Love y'all. Gotta go.
Right. I showed my face.
I showed my face.
I'm out of here.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's definitely good. But I think that is a part of it. Just, once you do start doing the healing work, you will see like the things around you start unfolding in a different way for you.
Yeah, I agree too that I think that there is a shift that happens because you changed who you are. So then you start to call in or you start to attract things that represent your new state of being. So it can be. I guess the reason why I don't want to make it seem like, oh, life is just going to be so great is because life is life.
Yeah, no,
right.
Nothing's perfect. It's not going to be perfect every time.
But I think that it will reward you for choosing you, right? For taking us for a change. Like you're sowing great seeds, you're gonna reap the harvest. So I think what you're talking about is the harvest just coming. Reaping season.
Yeah, got to.
It's reaping season.
Yeah. So you'll definitely start to see that play out in that. So that is a part of, when like I've arrived in this, verb of healing, like that continuous effort of doing and putting in the work. And then you'll see that what comes back to you is equally as nice because you're doing the work for yourself in the inside.
Yeah, like you've evolved, and so you see evidence of that in your life. You get more responsibilities, you get more of whatever it is that you were seeking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I agree. That's good.
That is good.
No, you said what I said is good. I'm saying, nah, what you said is good.
I said no.
I'm like, nah, that's good.
That is funny. Great minds think
That's
alike. Because I
good. That is
promise
good.
you, girl, need some glasses. So I can barely see anything. But no, I also think a part of like being successful in healing is definitely gonna show up if I think about like relationships, but it'll show up in your relationships too. So with that, like you'll start to attract things that you are more aligned with and have the same like end goal. I think that'll happen in like your relationships as well. Like you'll just start to bond with people who are in that same trajectory. Like I want to do the work, I want to be better, and you'll start to meet people like that. And that's always good to like have this community and this network of people who also are in this space of healing and wanting to do the inner work. People that you can be inspired by to collaborate with and things like that. That's going to put you in a positive road, on a positive road. So I think that's also part of like the success of it, like being open to the people that will come to you because they're also in the same trajectory in their life.
I agree. I think that you certainly do attract who you are, right? So if you are healing and you are evolving, you will start to cultivate or either attract a community of people that are looking to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? Like they're supporting your healing, you're supporting their healing, and everybody just out here healing. Okay?
You healing.
You ain't judging they healing.
No.
You minding your business.
Yeah.
They minding their business. But when they see you healing, they be like, girl, I see you, girl.
Yes, that's the part. Like, I see you, girl. I see you doing it. I know this road is not easy. There are times that you want to quit, but you're doing it. Like,
right. They encourage the healing.
Yeah, I see that. I see the work. And yeah, like
they support the healing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's a cool
or you inspire
part.
them to heal.
That part, yep. You're inspiring others. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. That's such a cool part. And I think that's what I love about this kind of moment in time of people healing, especially like Black men and Black women making that conscious choice every day to want to heal and be better. Because I do think it's such a supportive time right now. Like we're like, okay, we know those things that, used to serve us or, we used to think was fun, or we were just in that spot because that's all we know. Like this is who we were because that's all we knew. But we found a way to be like, nah, like there's more and I can be better. I want to do better. I think that's a cool part of where we are right now in society to say, okay, healing is work. And I'm glad that people are being transparent about it, to not just be like, okay, well, yesterday I was doing X, Y, and Z, and today I'm new. Like I'm this new person. But people like us or, other people who use their platform to really show like the ups and downs of what healing looks like and the times where you do want to quit. And, it's not easy type of work, but I think that it's a cool community right now of people like that who are really like inspiring and supporting one another.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that you're healing when you start setting boundaries.
Yeah.
When you're like, I said no.
I said what I said.
And when you're like, let the chips fall where they may. Like, I don't even care. I said no. It's a no.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a heavy on the no.
The no is I think no might be one of the first words that you learn like as a baby. And if you think about that, it's like, why? Like it's important.
Because your mama trying to set boundaries.
Listen,
okay, she's trying very hard.
Mom and dad is trying to set boundaries, telling you no, and then you as a baby pick up on it to be like, no. And then at some point we lose that like carefreeness to just be like, no.
Right.
Because babies will tell you.
They will. Oh my God. Okay. And they will embarrass the heck out of you.
You'll be like, hey, little baby. No. He's like whoa.
Yeah, my niece. Oh my God. Not this lemonade stand that she just did.
Mhm.
She's getting a little older. But when she was 3 at the one that you came to last
Mhm.
year, you know, everybody came to see her and support her own family members. And I was holding her and they were like, oh, like they put their hands out to her. And I was like, oh, are you going to take a picture with such? No. And I mean, right in front of them, no. And I was like,
and there was no reneging on the no either. Like no backtrack.
Look,
like
I was like, you sure? And I was like, well, you know, can you at least stand by her? No. Like she was firm on that no. She meant what she said. She said what she meant. And then, you know, I looked at my sister and she was like, well, she said no. And I was like, well, she did. You know, she said no.
Plain as day. No. And I love that.
And no is the same in every language.
Listen,
okay.
And that's something else to consider and think about. Like, why is that? Because we want you to understand universally. Like,
because people act like they don't understand it. That's what's so crazy about it. Like, it's the same in every language, but yet people act like they cannot comprehend. No,
like, no, it's the same. Spelled the same. It looks the same. It might look different in some, you know, dialects and symbols, but no is a no.
It's understood though.
It's
like
understood.
In French, it's N-O-N, but y'all know what I meant when I said no. Okay, it's no.
Listen, close enough. You got the letters in there. Listen,
the root word is
listen,
there.
You know, this is a no, but that's interesting when you think about like children and how, you know, once they learn that word, which is for a lot of kids, it's one of the first words that they will learn because they hear it so much because their parents, like you said, their families are trying to set boundaries with them. Like, no, don't go down the stairs, and no, don't touch that socket, and, you know, no, don't do this and don't do that. So, but then, you know, as we grow up, we lose sight of that, where we're like, okay, well, when I tell people no, like, for instance, your niece, when she didn't want to take the pictures with the people, and the people was probably like, oh, I'm sad, or come on, take a picture with me, like trying to get her to do it. And she was like, nah. But then you grow up and it's like, now I have these emotions and I'm understanding a little more. And now I feel bad that I've said no to you.
And so now I feel the need to accommodate you. So even though I do not like green eggs and ham, I do not like them, Seb, I am. I'm going to, out of politeness, go against myself to accommodate you, right? So I think that that's what's so crazy about it, because clearly she meant no. Yeah. But by the time she's 7, when they come to the lemonade stand, she's gonna be like, yeah, let's take a picture. You know,
with her face scrunched up, like, I don't want to. I really don't want to, but here y'all go. Dang, get out my face.
but I think that that's the issue, is because we think like, oh, now I owe them something.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, like I'm obligated to do this.
Yep. That's a huge part. And as we grow up, you know, there is that obligation, and people will like verbally say that, like, well, can't you? And I was just, you know, like,
trying
to get you to go there.
Right. And that's where on the last episode, I was like, you know, people act like they don't understand. No, and you have to tell them, look, I do not like them on a train. I do not like them on a plane. I do not like green. Like, it doesn't matter how you flip it, how you negotiate it, how you repackage it. No is no. But that is something that you have to learn in your healing stage, because it's difficult, because you don't want to disappoint people. You don't want to hurt people. Right.
That's good.
And you don't want people to have a negative perception of you.
Sure.
I saw this thing on Facebook and I posted it in our group, and it said something to the effect of, most people's thoughts about themselves are how they believe other people perceive them. So like, I think I'm smart if I think that you think I'm smart. Right? I think I'm kind if I think that you think I'm kind. So I have to take a picture with you because you came to my lemonade stand.
Yep.
Otherwise, you may think I'm unkind.
Exactly.
And God forbid that you think that I'm unkind.
Yep, because then I am.
Here I go.
Right.
Yeah, because now I'm unkind.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but look, but my niece don't give a D or F. Okay, she don't give.
And I love
that's
it.
One thing about her. Okay,
to have that,
she does not care.
That under 5 mentality,
girl. It's the under 5 for me.
It's the under 5. Like, kids under 5 do not.
When I tell you that she don't
care.
Give a D or F, she don't care if you heard her or not. She'd be like, no. Like, literally, I was holding her in my arms, trying to give her to the person. She scrunched up herself and was like, no.
Man.
No. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
I said, and I'm sure she like turned her head
Girl,
and
she
like,
did the
kids
most.
do not care. Like,
She
I'm gonna
did the
say no,
most.
and I'm gonna use my body language as well.
Girl, she
because I
said
can't
no
fully
with her
express.
mouth.
Yeah.
She said no with her body.
I'm gonna tell
She
you.
physically turned. Like, it was a whole no show.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, you gonna understand what I said.
Listen, they will walk away like anything to get you to understand that this is a firm no. Like, you're not gonna change my mind at all. I love that, and and
she don't get no excuses,
none,
no reason. She was like, "No, that's it."
It's
First
not
of all, back then her vocabulary wasn't that broad anyway.
No,
but it didn't need to be,
and that's okay. And I don't need to say no because I don't like you, Uncle Tommy, or whatever.
Right, exactly.
Like, I don't like you, Aunt Janice. I just don't want to take
Janice.
I don't know. I don't know. I had to think of like an auntie name.
My mom's childhood
like
best friend name was Janice.
That is so funny. That's an auntie name.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So no, like, and I love that about young
shout out
people.
to anybody named Janice.
Yeah, shout out to Janice. Yes, y'all tight. But yeah, no, like, kids are firmly no. And yeah, my son used to do all the time too. Like, and it's funny because they like, it's just a word that they know. So sometimes the no is really like they'll be laughing about it. Like, at least my son, because he's silly, but he would be like no, but he would be like running around like, ha, you can't catch me, like making a joke out of it. So, but yeah, I wish I still had. Well, I guess that's the part of the healing work. Like, you kind of go back to that, and not again. Like, me saying no doesn't mean I'm unkind or I'm not friendly or I'm just protecting my boundaries. That's it. That's all.
And I think that the shift is more like, it doesn't mean that I'm unkind, but it means that I said no.
Yeah.
Right. But then it's also about, okay, and how you respond or react to my no reveals how you feel about me, right? Like, do you respect it?
That's good.
Right? Like, because you don't have to like it.
Yeah. No, that's really
but
good.
do you respect it? Or are you going to try to manipulate me into a yes? Right?
And that's the part. It's the manipulation piece for me. That's what's happening here. Like, you're manipulating me to say no, because no is really not this bad word that people has made it seem, but it's the manipulation that people can't handle.
Right.
Like, you want to manipulate me. That's what you're doing.
I'm not trying to negotiate this no.
No.
It is what it is. But so, and I said this yesterday at Cassandra's book signing.
Okay.
And shouts out to Cassandra for her amazing book signing.
On Saturday. Yes. I'm like, that was yesterday, but that was Saturday.
Oh yeah, it was Saturday.
Yeah.
You're right. Girl, look, I don't know what day it is.
You don't know what's happening.
I don't know
It's
what's
all
going
good.
on. Okay. I just look. Pray for me.
We here. Listen.
But they say one of the final stages of healing is when you use what you've learned to help others.
Oh yeah. That was
Right?
great. Yeah. That's great.
So I think it's when you realize that, you know what? I did it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean I'm done.
That's the part.
Does not mean I'm done.
Never
But
done.
I have reached a new milestone, and I think that I love where I am so much that I want to share it.
Yeah, I can share this with other people, because then when you get on that flip side of maybe, something happens, but now you got to pull back another layer, and now you got to do some healing work again to repair yourself. And there's going to be somebody out there that are in a different stage that's willing to help you. Like, it's always going to be that back and forth
Look,
transaction.
we need each
with that.
other.
We need each other during this.
And
this
as my
time.
soror say, we help each other.
Got to. You got to help.
That's the sisterhood.
Help and pour into one another.
When we help each other.
I love that. And that's a great, like, indication, like, okay, I'm in a good space, because I'm gonna give you the help that you need, but I'm also, like, still getting what I need too by doing the helping work, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like we say, healing and helping each other as we heal and help ourselves. Like, it's kind of that is what it is. Like, we're doing the work constantly, but we're also lending a voice and being a person to somebody else.
I've gotten to a new point where I can reflect again, and I can see the impact of my work. And I found it to be fruitful. And I think that it could benefit others.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm willing to share. So look, even though it might be embarrassing what I've gone through, I'm not proud, right?
Yeah.
Of, you know, whatever it was that was hurtful or that I needed to heal, whatever the trauma is, right? I'm not necessarily proud of it, but I am proud of my progress.
Yeah.
And I see my progress, right? And it's the same reason why, you know, some people like my dad, for example, right? Like he has a heart for people who are in prison because he was in jail for a long time, right?
Yeah.
And he has a heart for people who struggle with drugs.
Yeah.
Because he struggled with drugs, right? So he's like, no, you can beat it. You know,
because I've been there,
because I've done it,
and I need you to
let me show you.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Call me. Don't call them.
Yeah,
right? Because they talking bad about you anyway. They waiting on you to fail.
That is
call
true.
me. Exactly.
That's very true. And a lot of people feel like that. Maybe it was you who said that about like therapy or like other people, like with anything, like if you don't understand or have an idea of what it is to go through what I'm going through. So like if I'm depressed and you've never felt what I'm feeling, like you cannot help me. Like you probably can maybe give me some steps, but a person who's actually been there, been through, and now has the ability and the recollection to be like, okay, this is what I can share with you to get you through this moment in time.
Yeah, so what I meant by that was, excuse me, is that, you know, some people are trained professionals,
sure,
and some people know by experience, right? And experience, in my opinion, Sherry's opinion, not a fact, but an opinion, outweighs it to me. It outweighs teaching
the
every
textbook,
time, right? I think the best thing is the combination of both,
yeah,
right? I think that's probably the best
agree.
application, because now you have more language to be able to articulate that which you've experienced.
Yeah,
but I think that experience is always the best teacher.
It is. Ooh,
And
it
so
is.
It's almost like, you know, like how some people are naturally lean and they're a fitness instructor, and then they, you know, and they lean and they know they do know because they've studied and they've gotten great results on some of their clients. But like if you have an eating disorder, or if you know what I mean, like you struggle with your weight in a way that they can't comprehend, they're just going to keep telling you the textbook rituals to do, but that may not work for you.
That's true. And that's how I said so. Like a lot of I always get back to fitness because I'm in my heart, it's there. I'm gonna get there. But like, and that's why I admire, like, you know, I do admire Bestie Brittany, because she's been there. Like she's like, okay, well, I've done this before. I know I can do it again. And this is what it's gonna take. Like it's gonna take me to be consistent. I might have stumbled a little bit with my eating, but I know my eating habits need to change so I can get to this next goal. Like she's so transparent with her fitness journey this time around because she's been there. So that makes me be like, come on, like, let's go. Like you could do this, because I've seen her work her butt off before to get to this point. But to see the lifestyle changes is like super dope. And that's the people that I like to follow as far as like fitness game is concerned, like people who've actually been through.
Yeah, because it's like if you're a ready-made instructor and you've always played sports and whatever, and you're like, oh, and I can help you lose weight, I'd be like, you probably can. But if you show me somebody who was like 300 pounds and they lost 100 pounds, baby, you can help me. You can help.
You can help me. Or all these people that got their body done like in the gym, and it's like, really?
There was something that I saw the other day, and it said a person who loves walking is going to be more consistent than the person who wants to lose weight, because they enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
Right? They understand the journey, and they respect it, right? Versus people that just want the end result. Because what happens is you get frustrated at the end result that you quit doing it, or you teeter-totter, or you don't be consistent because you just want to lose 20. I'm talking about me. Okay, that's what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about me. I want to lose.
I definitely
20.
feel it. That's for me. Oh my God.
But you know, if you and that's one thing that I loved about Lakita. Like I think it was last year. You know, I told her, I was like, I'm just trying to get 10,000 steps a day. Like that's it. Like that's the goal. That's it. That's all. And she was like, oh my God, that just sounds like an enormous number. But then she like really started loving walking. Like she just would walk every day around the neighborhood, and she would be like, I just pray and walk, and I do this while I walk. Oh my God, like it's just so amazing. She started sending me her stats. It would be like 20,000 steps, 30,000. And I'm like, girl, where are you in Vegas? Why do we have 20,000 steps?
That is Vegas.
Are you walking on the strip?
We did have about 50,000
girl, well, you know when we been in Vegas, the only time time that me and you get steps like that, like 30,000 and stuff like that, is when we are traveling.
I cannot.
When we
That is
doing the
so
absolute most,
true.
and when my Fitbit and your Apple Watch be like, oh my God, is she doing an extreme sport?
Listen. Oh, you can walk, huh?
Right, exactly. Jesus. Oh, you's alive?
Oh my gosh,
Man.
that is so true.
Yeah,
but it's the love of it.
But she
like,
started
the journey.
to love
Mhm.
walking, and
It's
that's
the
why
love
they
of it.
always tell people, when you want to work out, find something that you love to do and do that. Like some people, it could be volleyball. Like one of my coworkers, she just loves Zumba. Like loves Zumba. Like it could be a bad day, a horrible day, a great day. She's going to go to Zumba because she loves it. She teaches it. She loves it.
Yeah, because it has to be more than I just want to wear this dress or
exactly. And see, and that's me and your problem.
Yeah,
we just want, like, I just want to be fine when I go to Jamaica,
girl.
I don't care how I look tomorrow. Okay,
and that's the thing.
But
it's just
when I go to Jamaica, I want to be fine.
A baddie.
When we were in Mexico, it was
we
like,
wanted to be
look,
baddies.
right?
Listen,
we ain't had a squat gang since then.
not
since
Mexico.
Mexico.
And it's crazy because Jamaica is like gonna be like here tomorrow, so we gotta get ourselves
right.
together.
Exactly.
So yeah, but that is true. So we definitely, and I've heard, it's so funny because I've heard that before. I had another soror. Shout out to my soror Asia, like, who's so amazing. Her too, like, she actually started to work out because of her like anxiety, and like,
I think I met her.
Oh yeah, I think you have met Asia before.
I think I met her at the brunch that Keisha had.
Oh, okay, yeah, she might have been there.
I think,
but Asia's amazing, and she was like, yeah, like, you can't just do it just because you have this goal. Like, I want to lose 10 pounds.
She literally was late coming to the brunch because she was like, I had to work out.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Like,
I'm here now.
Listen,
you already ate. That's cool. But I had to work out. Like, she's like, I have to. I need it.
Yep. And that's what it was. She was like, no, I'm not doing this because of a goal. Like, I have to do it.
F the scale.
Yeah,
I had to do my step class. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. So that is, it's that the mindset of it all. So yeah, that's really great.
Yeah, and I think that's part of it too, is when you find the positive things that you love, like when you have a positive outlook a positive, I guess maybe outlook? That is what I meant. Or outlet. That's what I mean. Positive outlet.
There we go. Okay. Okay.
Right. Like for her is I gotta do the step class, or for Keita is I gotta walk. Walk. Some people I gotta dance, I gotta whatever, I gotta ride my bike, whatever. But it's positive.
It's something. Yeah.
I gotta go to the church.
Putting some positive habits together. But I love what Keita said. Like, I pray on my walks, or maybe I'm just looking at the sky and I'm thinking, like, I love that.
Yeah, she was sending me pictures like, oh, I saw this on my walk today. And I was like, girl, which you is on some eat, pray, love.
Listen,
you was on some eat, pray, love, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, when she post about, she have her backpack on and just looks so like peaceful and content.
Exactly.
Like, this is it. Do you hear me?
And then lost all kind of weight. Okay. As a byproduct.
Yeah.
So the byproduct is the losing of the weight.
Listen. Oh my gosh.
And of course, we will be right back after these messages.
Oh my gosh.
And of course, we will be right back after these messages.
Yo, Jerry, what you sipping on? You already know, Mike. It's michelada time. Flavorful, handcrafted michi mix to top off with your favorite cerveza. It will have you saying, wow, baby, at every drink. Michelada time is freshly made in small batches, bringing you the perfect michelada every time.
The streets are talking, Jerry. That michelada time is liquid gold. Where can I find it?
Check out our website at www.micheladatimemix.com. That is MICHELADA timemix.com. Follow us on Instagram at michelada_time for news, products, pop-ups, and store locations.
Say less. I'm on it.
You're seriously watching porn by yourself? Oh, wait, that's the wrong script. Oh, that's right. I'm here to talk about the Primos Chidos radio show, live every Thursday at 12 from the TGN Latinx station. Make sure you tune in for some laughs, maybe some crying, and definitely some stupid takes. I'll see you guys there.
Got a cough, allergies, mucus buildup, or do you just want to boost your immune system overall? Well, at the Organic Option, we make it easy to get your plant-based nutrients daily with organic tinctures and herbal capsules.
All right, let me get in here. Get in there. Yeah, get in there. Oh, let me see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so you see this right here, Chanel?
Yes.
So remember, this got to be on your mixer. So we got to do this real quick. Oh, your mixer's not here. Is your mixer hooked up?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Damn, I don't see it. There you go. Boom. All right, now we good to go.
Okay.
It's like it never happened.
Yay.
All right, so just always remember to put this on your mixer so that way it comes to your mic. It was coming through your computer microphone.
Okay.
Y'all good now? Yeah. All right, that's it.
I think.
Yeah, we can still hear y'all. I can just tell the difference.
Yeah.
I can get off now. I'm out.
Bye.
So we don't make the rules live on Sundays at 5:30, only on the Good News Radio app.
Find it on TGN Sports. Hey, Peyton, you know what I've been craving lately? Some ice cream.
Then we have to go to Slush and Roll. They have the best handmade ice cream rolls. You can add any toppings you like. Sprinkles, crushed Oreos, and my favorite, marshmallows. And you can top it off with whipped cream or delicious chocolate drizzle.
I just looked them up, and you can find them at 12742 Crenshaw Boulevard in Hawthorne, California. And they even have vegan options, too.
They sure do. And they are open from Tuesday to Sunday, 12 to 8 p.m.
And I just followed them on Instagram at Slush and Roll. Sounds too good. Let's go right now.
Yay!
Hey, everybody, it's your girl, Sharique LeMay, and make sure you are checking out Limelight Live Show on TGN Talk, 7 p.m. every single Thursday. That's right, we're talking.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Brunch with Besties.
Welcome.
I am Sherry Renee.
And I'm Chanel.
Our mission is to heal and help others as we heal and help ourselves through purpose-driven conversations. Today, we are talking about 9 powerful habits to master success in healing. So we are just chucking away here, talking about how you know that you are successful in your healing. And we just left off with positive habits or having some sort of positive outlook or outlet is what I mean. Is what I mean to say, a positive outlet. Just to kind of, relieve your stress or whatever.
No, that's definitely good. I think also too, so having a positive outlet, but also getting rest. I think that's an important part of the healing journey, but making sure that you're adequately getting, the rest, and not like physical sleep. You could be getting sleeping time, but just physical rest, period, whatever that looks like for you. Whether that's being like meditating, being quiet in a moment, or, taking some time to yourself in the bathroom, or taking a long, nice hot bath or something like that. But get in whatever rest that you feel like you need. I think that's important and a part of a successful healing, when you're able to give your body what it needs as far as like rest is concerned.
That's good.
Yeah, because a lot of time we'll like miss out on that, and we'll be so consumed with what's happening around us that you won't.
You prioritize yourself. You're like, you know what? I'm tired.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm tired, and I'm going to give my body what it needs so that, it can keep.
You're listening to your body.
Care of me. Oh yeah.
You're listening to your body. Your body's saying, I'm tired.
Yeah, and not before it's like, I'm tired and now I'm fainting. Like, 'cause that's like extreme. Like, don't wait until it's where you listening to it finally, like after you done fainted. Like, yeah, don't
Fainting?
let it.
Wow.
Yeah, don't let it get to that point, because your body is gonna quietly give you them nudges, like, okay, it's time to rest. But maybe, sometimes in our journeys, we are so consumed by just everything that's happening. If you're a mom, if you're a wife, a girlfriend, a student, a teacher, whatever you are, I don't know, a aunt, a cousin, a friend, a brother, sister, whatever you are, like, we can be so consumed in what's happening around us in our everyday life, where we will get those, okay, well, I got to do one more thing, or I just got to do this and do that, or be here. And your body will be like, all right, it's time to sit down somewhere. And you'll be like, okay, but I got to do one more thing. I got to keep going. I'm going to do one more thing, and then I'm going to sit down. And then you might do another 10 things. But then eventually your body going to be like, I said, no, stop. Like, I need you to rest. Like, sit down somewhere. And then hopefully it's not too bad where you like I say, you can faint, or anything can happen.
Anything could happen. I think along that same vein, you start to just take care of yourself. You know,
Mhm.
like you are listening to your body, but you're also doing those little things that you may have thought were insignificant,
Mm.
but they have a big impact on your well-being, right? Like you start to take care of yourself in the line of, I'm gonna make sure I just eat a salad once a day.
Mm.
I'm gonna still get my wings, right? But I'm gonna get a salad. Like I'm gonna, I'm not
Add
gonna
some
get
greens.
wings on top of wings on
Yeah.
top of fries, right? Like let me just add
Balance.
a little balance,
Yeah, a
right?
little
Like I'm gonna drink my water.
Yeah, no drink.
Would you like it? No,
Nope.
ma'am. I'm good with water.
have water.
Thanks.
Have my little
Because
salad.
my body is calling for a flush
There-
right now.
girl.
So I need water. You know what?
That was for me.
I'm gonna go get my little look, my sister FaceTiming me. Does she know she knows what I'm doing right now?
Listen.
But I'm gonna embarrass her.
Listen, you know it's Monday.
I am on the air and you was on the air.
Live
now, too.
on the air.
You live.
Say hey, because now you on the air.
Again.
Hey, Pumpkin.
And Pumpkin is on the air too. Say hi, Pumpkin.
Say hey to the Besties podcast.
Hey.
All right, I'll call y'all back when I'm off the air.
I love how joyful she just was.
She is
look.
deep.
She said, "Ooh, look at the microphone." She is turning up, y'all.
Okay, bye, pumpkin pie.
Bye. Bye, girl. Bye.
But what was I gonna say? Okay, you take care. Like you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go see Rachel B.
We need to flush,
and I have to go get my facial.
Oh yeah,
right.
That
You're
part too.
keeping your wax appointments.
Yeah, girl, got to.
And the point is just that you don't neglect yourself.
Yeah, because that is because when you look good, you feel good. Like that's a part of healing.
It's like the fruit of the healing. Right?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? I'm gonna drink my water. I'm gonna mind my business.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my steps in. I'm gonna go see Rachel and get a good facial. I'm gonna keep the wax appointments.
Yes, all of that.
Because I deserve it.
Listen here, that's definitely how I've been feeling as of lately. I feel like I've been pretty consistent with those things, like getting my lashes, getting my hair done, and seeing Rachel. Like those things, I'm like, I'm gonna do no matter what. Like I don't care. Like I'm gonna make time to do that because I need those things to feel good. And then I incorporated last week getting my nails done, and I was like, yes, your girl's back. Like I'm feeling good.
You sure was. You showed up like pow. Okay.
I was like
ready for summer. It was hot for one day. You was like ready for summer.
But
boom, bam.
Your girl
bing,
was feeling it. And my mood was like so like I was so like happy to just at life. Like
I
this
know
is
you
great.
were showing up to places on time.
Girl.
Texting me, telling me I'm in route. I was like, I didn't ask.
First of all, who cares, bro?
But I was
you
like,
are too geek, bro.
I was like, she's excited. This is awesome.
I was so excited. Like the sun was shining. Like, and just first of all, let's add the sun to our list.
Oh yes, look, that's gonna make it be number 10, but it's true.
Oh my gosh, just sunshine.
Lollipops,
it's so necessary.
rainbows. Okay, yes, it is. The vitamin D.
So y'all know we live in Wisconsin, and if you've never been here.
Don't come. I'm just playing.
In the summertime, come, but between June and August, don't. I don't know. Come June, August, but other than that, I don't know if you need to be here.
You got about 2 good months.
It's really interesting how on Saturday it was like 78 degrees here, y'all. Like we was just like basking in the sunshine.
And it's so crazy because it poured rain on Friday
all day.
And then on Saturday we had this amazing, beautiful weather, and Chanel was having the time of her life, texting me like, I'm on my way. See you when I get there.
So happy.
And then when we was leaving, she's like, well, what are you about to do? You want to kick it? Want to hang out?
This can't end. We have to savor this forever.
What's on your agenda?
And it's so crazy how just that day, like one day to the next, was like night and day.
And then on Sunday, it was actually beautiful.
Yep,
too.
it was nice.
So I think that day I stopped at my parents' house. But then the next day, I had to stay after for a church meeting, and then I went to go pick up some food, and I ran into some people from years ago that I knew, and I was just supposed to be picking up my food, but they kept talking to me, and I was like, let me pick up, and I'm gonna sit down.
Can I join you?
And I was like, I'm just gonna sit here. Then I was like, a waitress? Yes, I need some water and some utensils, please. Thank
just
you.
join this group
and I
here.
just joined because that's how because I was summering.
But it was
But
summering.
if the summer not shining, I would be like, hey y'all, got to go.
Yeah,
I'm on a mission.
That's crazy how your mood just
Your mood
is
changes.
so different. Yeah, because
Your mood
Friday I
changes.
was like, I can't.
On Friday, one of my students had an amazing fashion show in
Yes.
Whitewater, so I'm glad I was able to go. But I did text her beforehand, like, it's raining. Is y'all still doing this?
Is it still on?
Look, because if it's not, I have plans with the bed.
Is it raining
the
up
cover.
north where I'm going?
Okay, girl, it was pouring rain.
Shut up.
Pouring rain. But she was like, it's still on. And I was like, oh, darn.
Okay.
But then when I got there, I was like, this is amazing. I'm
Yeah, the
glad
time
I
of your
came.
life,
But the
yes.
weather will make you be like, look, if you cancel, I'm not mad.
It will change
Cancel on
your
me.
entire mood. That winter blues is
Yes.
not a lie. If you live up north where we live, you live in Wisconsin,
What's they doing
Midwest.
like Alaska?
I know, right? They have to have like those light lamps. I bet you they sell in numbers there.
Those Himalayan?
Yeah, those Himalayan. They got to, because I could not imagine like darkness. What do they have, like 6 months out of the year, like something crazy?
Yes, it's something crazy.
Like
I wonder what their suicide rate is. Like,
right?
That's crazy.
Because I know in Wisconsin, like, so our winter, and I'm a Wisconsinite through and through. We complain about our weather. Our winter was pretty mild. I'm not even gonna say that it wasn't. It was.
Yeah, this year. Yeah.
It was mild.
Indeed, you're right.
But still,
I didn't even have to break out a shovel this year.
No, we didn't.
To get my car out of anywhere.
No.
So you are absolutely
We
right.
didn't.
The Lord has been good.
It was pretty mild. We had a pretty mild winter, but still, it's just like, come on, like, we need the sun, and this spring has been faking. Like, spring is like, nope.
Spring is not committed to us. Spring has been flirting and not committing.
Spring
okay?
said, "No, I don't. Wisconsin, where's that? What's Wisconsin by? Because we have not gotten spring yet. It's been cold.
Spring
like today.
is like, I'm on my way. But
Yeah.
it's still in the shower.
It's still in the shower for sure. It's still in the shower. Like, it's in the shower is running, and it's sitting on the bed with its clothes still on.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Spring
what spring
is
is
underneath the cover watching Netflix, and it's like, are you still watching? And it just hit yes.
Yes.
But it claims that it is on its way.
It's on its way.
Okay.
It is.
But
absolutely
it's committed to the whole season.
Listen, I'm all for sunshine, vitamin D. Like, it makes a huge difference in your mood, and I needed that. And it's crazy because Saturday and Sunday was beautiful, and then today is back a mess. Like, it was cold today.
Yeah.
Like, you need it on a winter coat and socks, and I was upset because I'm like, I got my toes done, and I don't want
And
to.
both of us ain't got no socks on. I'm just want to throw that out.
We don't.
We don't.
And we both got Crocs on.
We do. And as soon as I left the house, because I was at the house all day because I was working from home, and I was like, oh, yesterday was beautiful weather. Why? So then, I was like, I'm gonna put on this jacket.
Oh God!
But I ain't putting on no shoes.
Nah, it's cold. Like, and it's windy and cold. So
is.
that definitely makes a heck of your mood, and it helps with your healing when you are in environments when it makes me think of Denisha, who was on our show. She was talking about when she went to Arizona.
Denisha Tate.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
When she went to Arizona, and she was just like, she just felt like on top of the world. Like, it was everything, just that environment. It wasn't any snow. The sun was shining. The birds were chirping. The skies were blue. I just remember the vividness in her book of how her describing Arizona and what it was like. And just in that moment. And I think they go there often too.
I believe she moved.
Oh yeah, okay.
She's there.
Okay, they live there.
But she said that she walked because she's from Chicago, so it's cold in Chicago too.
Cold.
So she said that it was nighttime and she was out for a walk, and she said that she had on a light sweater, and another woman who lived there had on like a whole coat,
a winter coat.
And she said from her perspective, the woman was having a cold spring, but from Denisha's perspective, she was having a light winter. No, or something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, where it was like, okay, because from Denisha's baseline, her perspective is, oh, it's warm here, honey.
Yeah, it's hot.
All I need is a sweater. It is warm. And that to the other lady, it was like, oh, it is freezing.
Yeah.
Because they're used to it being so warm. So it's like, oh my God, where's my winter coat?
Yes. That's so crazy.
Perspective.
Man. That is very true.
I'm just gonna throw out that in New York, though, you never know what the weather is because people will have on shorts with boots and a trench coat
with
and a
Timbs.
turtleneck. And you're like, but you got on shorts. I don't understand.
Yeah.
And then sunglasses. So you like, if you're just looking out the window, you like, you have no clue.
So confusing.
What the weather actually is.
I believe that in New York because you be like, what the heck?
And then like people will have on shorts, but then like gloves. And I'm like, I don't understand how.
It's a fashion capital.
Like why are
what
there
are we
gloves
wearing? And
shorts and sunglasses
Make it make
with
sense.
boots and a trench coat.
Yes,
You got to have a trench coat. I mean, hey.
got to. That is
I was out there in my
hilarious.
pea coat. You know,
listen, you ain't always pea coating around New York. That's the only way. Shoot, gotta have.
But
your
I'm
pea
like,
coat.
why? Like, what's the weather?
It's fancy.
Jesus.
Okay, I love it. That is hilarious. It's funny because that happened to us in Atlanta too. I don't know why we talk about the weather, but when we got down
and
there,
we
it
keep
was
going
like,
on.
It was
about the
super
weather.
cold when we got to Atlanta. And yeah, when we was in Atlanta, for Scarlett's birthday, and everybody was like,
"Oh yeah, it was cold." Yeah,
but we wanted it to be hot so bad, but it was freezing. I'm like, what the heck? So yeah. But no, I said all that and brought it up to say like it makes a difference. Like vitamin D is like everything, and that's something that sometimes we take for granted, but it definitely heals you. Like it's so good for you to get some sunshine.
You need it.
Yeah, you need it.
Now
so.
we are at 10.
Mm-hmm.
So just to do a quick recap, and of course my notes closed. But we talked about the 9 things that we are the 9 key indicators that you are healing. 1 is letting go of things that do not serve you. 2 is inspecting what you expect. Right. So wherever you think you should be, are you there? And taking the appropriate action if you are not. So assessing the situation, doing the introspective work, looking at yourself and saying, you know what? I thought I was doing this, but upon further review, I am not.
Upon further review.
So let me recalibrate.
Yeah.
Number 3 was a combination of when your life is peaceful and also when you choose peace. So your life is peaceful as in, you are getting the things that you have worked for. You're seeing the fruit of your labor. And then also when you choose peace, as in maybe things are not going well, but you're like, you know what? I could cuss that person out.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to tell them to have a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I see that somebody's trying to, incite. They're trying to get a reaction out of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose, but that's going to actually be a distraction.
Sure.
Distracted people distract people. So you know what? I'm just going to maintain my focus and keep on doing what I'm doing.
Exactly. Because not going to give in to this.
Right. Number 4 is setting boundaries. Right. And that's where I think we talked about that good word called no.
Oh, yeah.
That is the same in all languages. It is never misunderstood, but people act like they don't know what it means.
All the time.
And that's why it's best to say less when you say no. That no is a complete sentence. That's it and that's all. When you attract what you're aligned with, so you start attracting like-minded people, you start to formulate a circle of people who are encouraging your healing. Maybe they're healing. They are supporting your healing. They are all about the healing. They're like, yes, I see you, girl.
Okay.
Do what you do. They are your cheerleader, pom-poms in hand.
Your champions.
6 is when you help others, because like they say, the final stage of healing is being able to help others. So when you assess your new state of being and you're like, you know what, I'm not proud of the things that I suffered through. I'm not proud of my trauma, but I'm proud of my healing. I know that it can be helpful to other people. So let me go ahead and share what it is that I have learned so that they may be healed too. 7 is when you have positive habits. So a positive outlet for stress. Right. You may choose to work out. You may walk. You may listen to music. You may do whatever you do. But whatever it is positive as opposed to negative outlets, drinking and whatever.
Yeah.
Right. But you choose things that are going to serve you. 8, when you listen to your body. Right. And you rest.
Yeah.
No matter what, you're like, oh, that's due tomorrow. That's great. I'm tired. I'm listening to my body. I'm going to bed. And then the last one is taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
So you are doing the things that are required to maintain who you are, right? Like you stop dismissing yourself. You stop putting yourself on the back burner. You say, you know what? I know that you need this from me, but I have a hair appointment.
Yeah.
And that's what I need for me.
Yeah.
right? Because that is my self-care. Where I go and get the nails done or the toes done, or I go see Rachel and I get my facial, because that is what is relaxing to me. That is where a serene environment is, where I get to laugh and talk and leave feeling amazing and glowing, by the way.
Okay. Listen, don't play with her in them facials. Yes.
Yes, but you're just like, you know what? I'm choosing to take care of myself. You know, I'm
Yeah.
drinking my water,
Mhm.
right? You may add a salad to each one meal a day,
Yeah.
right? You forgo things that your body don't need. You know, the waitress comes by and says, "What will you be drinking?" And you say, "I'm gonna stick with my water.
Getting water. That's it.
I'm gonna
That's
stick
all.
with my water today. We do more balance."
Yeah.
So yes, those are the 9 powerful habits to master success in healing. That's really not what we talked. We really talked about 9 indicators that you are successful in your healing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's really what it is. So we're gonna get back to the things that we skipped in the beginning of this episode.
Yeah.
Which is number 1. We always start with a toast.
Yeah. Oh, we could do our to-go box and then go back and
you're
do that.
right. Hello, somebody.
There we go.
What are we taking away?
Wow. So really great. And I love like thinking about this, like just thinking about my own healing journey and the pieces that's helping me through. And it's good to verbalize that, because again, we want to help other people. We're just using our platform to do that. So I'm definitely taking away just being intentional and mindful of what's happening around me. Because I think doing this is having us dissect the data. Like, am I really healing? Like doing this type of podcast like we've been doing, and now
This type of show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you key don't kill me. This type of show. But yeah, like doing this, it helps us to really like dig deep and say, okay, well, am I healing, and where am I on my healing journey? Because now we're able to identify and label things that we've gone through and we've done, and you know we're getting through as we go. So I think that's what I'm taking away, like that deep dig and that breakdown of the data.
Yeah, I agree. The inspect what you expect.
Yes.
Yes. I think I'm gonna take away reverting back to my 5-year-old self when it comes to the no. And y'all saw that my niece called in to the show. And I wish I could have showed y'all her face.
Listen,
but
gotta ask permission from her mama.
I wish I could have showed y'all her face when she
So cute.
FaceTime, but like she literally just be like, no.
That's it. That's all.
She don't give you no reason. She does not care
Not
what
at all.
you think about her. No. If you ask her again, she'll be like, no. Like, it's just like, it'll get more like attitude. You're like, no. Like, I said no.
Didn't you hear me the first time?
No.
Like, come on.
And I think that that's kind of where we need to be sometimes with the no. It's just like, and we don't have to be rude, but it's just like, oh, no. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, listen to people and just, I understand, but it's a no. Give people the no that they deserve so they can get the yes that they deserve from the right person.
Yeah. I love that. Yes, getting back to our 5-year-old self.
With the no. Not our 5-year-old selves, period.
Yeah, period. Right. But with the no.
But the 5-year-old selves with the no.
We've done some healing work with that 5-year-old.
No tantrums and all of that, but
oh yeah.
But be firm on the no.
But yes, I love that. And that's a wake-up call. And it was good to make that comparison that kids are really,
they mean it, man. When they say
adamant,
no, they are not
no.
playing.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
It is not a drill. Okay?
Not at all.
I mean that.
So listen, that is what you're gonna get. A big old fat no. And this is what I mean. All right.
So let's start what we from the top, from where we missed, which is
so we're gonna close out this show and then I'll tell you. So thanks for tuning in to Brunch's Besties Show. Until next time, peace.